Welcome to Cyber Espresso Podcast, your quick shot of cybersecurity insights with industry leaders. I welcome today's guest, Joy Bhowmick, founder and chief technology officer at Cygenic. Joy, it's my pleasure to host you today.
Thank you, Murad, for this opportunity. It's a great opportunity, and I would love to speak about some interesting topics. Over to you.
Absolutely. So, Joy, AI is reshaping cybersecurity and indeed everything else, but it is not without risk. What does securing AI look like in practice and why we can't afford to ignore it?
That's an excellent question. And this year of 2025 is a year of agentic AI. Last year was the year of the LLMs coming into play, right? Now, the next stage of the LLMs is just using agentic AI. So if you look at agentic AI, what it does today, for example, it is basically having agents making decisions for you, right?
Mhm.
And humans has been able to provide, okay, if this kind of things happens, then do this, right? Take this action, and then basically, and if anything else is happening, you will actually invoke a function or a agent. Now, the fact that you're delegating this for the computer or the AI algorithm to make the decisions, right? This is quite scary because it may actually go to the wrong track, or you
Correct.
may have somebody influencing it, right, to what path to take, right, based on certain data points, or based on certain rogue data sets, right? So the idea here is that, well, even if it's a self-guided AI model, how do you put some guardrails and why it is important to put the guardrails? More importantly, you cannot be reactive. You have to be proactive because most likely there are chances where the AIs may trip the guardrails, right? And you need to know it then and there, right? And you
Correct.
also have to test out whether the AI will be operating within the guardrails. And that's why it's very important for us to be proactive, be smart enough to understand what is the AI landscape, how you're using these AI models, right? Establish these guardrails, establish the right controls, and constantly monitor it, right? It cannot be after the fact anymore. So
Yeah.
it's a continuous risk monitoring is what is needed today for any kind of AI-based applications.
So, Joe, would you agree that the majority of organizations are unprepared for GenAI-driven attacks?
Absolutely. And see, there are two parts to it, right? While the organizations are transforming from the traditional machine learning world to the LLM world, right,
Mhm.
and the generative AI world, you're also seeing that in order for the risk practitioners, right, to understand what are the risk AI imposes and how to govern and monitor that, that is also evolving, right? If you see today, there are not many standards in place, right? And this is why I think that everybody is learning, right?
That's true.
As rapidly the AI models are evolving and the hardware is evolving, right? So the computation power is exponentially going up, right? That would mean that you can take a lot of decisions in a very short span of time. So being in that kind of, it's important for us to understand what threats this kind of models or this kind of environment can pose. So it's a learning exercise for all. It's a great opportunity for product companies to come up with their unique ideas and implement it. Now, implementing these ideas is also not going to take much time because of the nature of Gen AI, right? There's a combination of things happening
Yes.
as things are moving very fast at a much, increased pace. The solution or how to monitor it, how to monetize it,
Mhm.
how do you thrive on risk is also very important in this case because you cannot just impose guardrails and restrict the AI not to do be fully functional, right? So those are the things where I think it's a constant learning.
Correct. So, I mean, knowing that we are all learning, but I assume there should be some immediate shifts in the mindset, in the tooling, in the governance that the secure leaders adopt. Can you expand on it, what they need to be prepared?
Yeah, so I think first and foremost is there are many LLM models which is there. You really have to focus on your business use case and understand how you're using the LLMs, how you're using generative AI. Secondly, you really need to do stress testing. Right?
Mhm.
In cases where the LLMs or the AIs or generative AI is breaking the guardrails, first you detect your guardrails, uh, clearly define your guardrails, and then if you're able to simulate it with it's not within the guardrails, then what is your business impact, right? Thirdly, it's very important that this is a continuous monitoring. It cannot be one time. You cannot just do some testing in your lower environment and just push it on the production, right? Because there's a whole idea of this model drifting which can happen. Your weights and bias can get actually be impacted because of the inferencing you're doing, right? So you can imagine that when you release it to production, you're maintaining certain guardrails, but as you go on using the AI models, you may see that it is actually deviating from the course, right? And then how do you do the correction? So I think the remediation has to be real time, your detection has to be real time, right? And more importantly, what is your risk appetite and your risk tolerance have to be clearly defined. That in case if the model doesn't behave in a proper way, right? What action you should take.
Correct. That's all good, Joy. I appreciate the insights that you shared. I appreciate your time. I look forward to talking to you on other opportunities.
Thank you again, Murat, for this opportunity and it's a great pleasure and looking forward. Thank you all.
Take care. Bye bye.